All right, let's look at how to create pop-ups and opt-ins in Postmatic. First, make sure, of course, that you are going to be delivering some content because people have to get subscribed to something. And then we'll turn on create pop-ups and opt-ins. So here we go. There's 4 different opt-in types that are built into Postmatic. If these 4 don't work for you, there are integrations with other services. We do have an integration with Opt-in Monster. Soon we'll have an integration with Sumo Me as well as Bloom by Elegant Themes. But for now, this is a pretty good start here. So there's 4 kinds of opt-ins. The first is a pop-up over the page. So this is an opt-in that after a user has been on your site for a certain amount of time, or they've scrolled to the bottom of the page, or even after they've left a comment, it'll pop up a box inviting them to subscribe. Second is a little slide in from the bottom. Same thing, different kinds of same kind of triggers, but different action. Instead of a window popping up, a little window will pop up, slide up from the bottom here. A bar across the top of your site, very simple. And the fourth is a nice form at the end of each post. So to turn any of these on, you just click the button and go through the options. So for the pop-up, how long? Sorry about the motorcycle sounds here. Ooh, crazy day in Vermont. All right, how do you want to trigger it? Well, after a set period of time, so after how many seconds? Maybe after 7 seconds, or after the user scrolls to the bottom of post or page. If you were running Epic, our companion commenting plugin, you'll get a third option here for to pop it after the user leaves a comment. That one's really effective because when they filled out the comment form, they had to put in their email address already, right? So they put in their email address, they leave their comment, then a window pops saying, hey, thanks for your comment. Do you want to subscribe as well while you're at it? And they just have to click yes because we already know their email address. It's really handy. It works really well. So you set your trigger, and then you play with your headline of what you want to be in the Windows headline, and then some HTML. I'd usually put something like, go ahead and subscribe to my posts because they're wonderful. And then there's a number of different themes that you can choose from here. Here's a heads up. If there's a theme that you would like that's not available, or we don't have a theme that matches your site, send our support an email to let us know. We can add other themes really easily. Someday we'll give you a way to do it yourself, but for now we're happy to make them for you. You can send email to our support from this question mark right here. Say, give me a theme and give us your URL, and I'll totally make you one. So that's pop-up. Oh right, there's an image you can assign to it too that's kind of shows up on the left. So play with that. Same here, bottom slider, after how long and during what action. Give it a headline, give it some text. Pretty self-explanatory. Top bar is the same, except there's not a lot of room for text up there, so you just have this one box. You might say, subscribe to my blog. That's all you have to do, and that'll show up, and there'll be an opt-in box. And a form at the end of the post. This one's the most unobtrusive, and I think maybe the most beautiful. It's just a simple form that would say, get more posts like this. Give us your info. And again, you can change this image to be anything you want. We did make a series of 8 really nice kind of email related icons that you're welcome to use for free. We don't have a chooser built in, but you can click there and it'll download them onto your computer, and then you can upload the ones that you like. So just turn on the ones you want and hit save changes, and then you're all done. For the ones that are a bit more tricky, like this guy, you can enable test mode, and this will always trigger it for administrator level users. So if you yourself are trying to test it out, it'll keep triggering it even if you've dismissed it. So that is how to create opt-ins. You can also always use the baked-in Postmatic widget to go in to set that in different sidebars on your site. You can get to that by going to Appearance Widgets, and you'll notice you do have a widget called Postmatic Subscribe, which you can add to your widget areas in your theme, inviting people to subscribe to your site. There's also just a ton of integrations with other forms packages, Gravity Forms, Caldera Forms, etc. You can find more about those in the documentation here. All right, good luck.